Cooper Marcher here. This is your CCC update for November 18th, 2024. That's Cooper's Critter Crew. Matilda did the update this week. They are back home in the UK after a wonderful holiday, despite Nelson getting himself into serious trouble whilst they were on the cruise. As part of the international maritime law, all ship crews must test their emergency procedures occasionally. They were warned this would happen, but you guessed it, Nelson didn't listen. So on the day they docked in Gibraltar, Matilda decided to go shopping in the town, as the currency is British pounds. It's a British-owned province, and it's tax-free, so lots of items are cheaper than at home. Nelson decided he should stay on board and go swimming in the pool. When Matilda came back, she discovered Nelson was with the captain, making his sincere apologies for the problems he had caused. He was in the pool area when he heard the alarm sounding. He immediately did as they had been instructed and returned to the cabin, put on his life jacket, picked up a warm coat and hat, and went straight to the lifeboat station. What he failed to hear was the announcement telling everyone it was only an exercise. Since the lifeboats weren't being lowered, he climbed on the handrail and jumped overboard into the sea. This was then followed by someone alerting the crew, and of course it triggered off the real procedure of man overboard, and members of the crew had to get him out of the water. What a klutz. So when Matilda got back, he was soaking wet, wrapped in a blanket, trying to apologize for his mistake, and hoping the captain would forgive him for wasting the time of the crew, and not put him in prison until they docked in Southampton. Matilda was pleased she was at the shops, or she would have been really embarrassed. In fact, she was so embarrassed just telling me about it. Thankfully, the captain wasn't too angry. Matilda was pleased this was the only mishap he had. Larry reports on race day. Lightning won the foot race and Swen won the drone race. As it was much colder, they had hot coffee and hot cocoa, as well as brownies, shortbread, and flapjacks with sultanas and hazelnuts. Meanwhile, back in the US of A, Lenny and Lucy report that Earl and Burl have been helping their friend Socrates with leaf cleanup. On Thursday, Earl droned to Richford with Dale, and then veered to Jay Peak on a beautiful, clear, blue sky kind of day. Earl was also the Grand Marshal at the winter lighting ceremony at Shelburne Museum on Friday, which is a beautiful thing. If you can visit, please do. Fortunately, Susie had kept the tuxedo from Ollie and Petunia's wedding for Earl. He looked mighty handsome, I am told. Burl won the drone race yesterday, and Squirrelletariat won the foot race. I'm wearing my thankful bow tie, even though it's not Thanksgiving yet, because it's never too early to be thankful. Have a great week, and please be extra kind to one another. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.